Hey guys, so we are back with another matrix question. So let's get started. Leetcode 3446 sort matrix by diagonals. Okay, so basically it's a straightforward question. So whatever we have in the bottom half of the matrix, we need to sort them in a non-increasing order. Yeah. Yeah. Bottom half we have to sort the diagonals in the non-increasing order, and this we can solve in non-increasing order. This is non-decreasing order. Okay, so basically we want the diagonals in the bottom part to be sorted in decreasing order, and we want this sorted in increasing order. Okay, so yeah, it's fairly simple. Let me just walk you through the input and output. So this is our first diagonal, so it is 1, 8 and 6. We sort it in non-increasing order, so it will be 8, 6 and 1. Okay, and 9, 5, it will be 9 and 5. 4, it will be 4 itself. Okay, and coming to the top half, we have 7 and 2, so it is going to be 2 and 7, and we have 3, it is going to be 3. Okay, so yeah, and we need to return a matrix, not just the diagonals. Okay, so we are just not going to return this as 8, 6 and 1 and 9 and 5. Okay, so we are not going to return it in this way. We are going to return it in the matrix format itself. Okay, so it is going to be 8, 7, 3. Here it is going to be 8, 7 and 8, 2, because it will be sorted, and it will be 3, it will be 9, it will be 6, it will be 7, right? Okay, let me just write it in this order, it will be better. So it will be 1, and it will be 5 itself over here, and it will be 4 itself. Okay, so this is what we are going to return. Okay, yeah, so if you have watched my previous video in which I talk about the diagonal traversal, so basically we are just going to do this over here, do the same thing over here. Okay, so there I think I traversed it in this format. Okay, I traversed it in this format, but now I'm going to traverse it in this format. I'm going to traverse it in this format. Okay, yeah, so I'm not going to spend much time over here, and you can check out my other video of diagonal traversal. Okay, so there you can get a better picture of what we are going to do, but here also I'm going to quickly walk you through it, but I'm not going to spend much time over here. Okay, so it is 1, 7, 3, 9, 8, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 0, 1 and 2, 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so yeah, I want it in this way, right? Okay, so this is my first diagonal here and here. Okay, so I'm going to start my iteration from here, then I'm going to move all the way down till this is my iteration. I'm going to start from 0. I'm going to go till the number of rows, and I'm going to increment it, and inside this I can have 2 pointers I and j. So I will start from my iteration pointer itself. Okay, if I'm in the first iteration, I'm going to start my I from 0. If I'm in my first iteration, I'm going to start from 1, and similarly 2. Okay, so it is going to start from itr, and it is a comma over here. and j will start from 0 always. Okay, you can see starting from 0 in all the cases. Okay, yeah, so it's going to start from 0, and I should be less than, so both I'm going to increment only, right? So both I and j, initially it will be here, it will move over here, right? So I and j both are incrementing, so I should be less than n and j should also be less than n, and I can just keep on incrementing these two pointers. Okay, and here I'm going to store it in a temporary vector, push underscore back grid of I comma j. Okay, so once I have this, so what it is going to do, it is going to first yeah, it is my vector, it is first going to store this entire thing, temp is going to store this entire thing. So I have temp over here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just sort my temp from beginning till end. Yep, and after I have done sorted, after I have sorted the temporary array, I'm just going to reiterate, I'm going to go through this loop again, and I'm just going to replace it with my temporary. Okay, so my temporary would look something like 861 after sorting. Okay, so first I need to put in, okay, so I'm going to sort it in ascending order only, right? So it will be 1, 6 and 8. So I'm going to replace my diagonal elements with this value. Okay, so let me take a variable int idx. I'm going to start from temp dot, I'm going to start from the end, right? Okay, so I'll just copy this loop over here, and the grid of I comma j, I can just replace it with temp of idx, and I can just decrement my idx. Okay, similarly for this thing. So we are done with the bottom part. So upper half, we can do the same thing. Instead of just going through the array in a reverse order, we are just going to replace it in the sorted order itself. Okay, so this iteration, for this, the iteration is going to start from, okay, let me just explain this. So we are done with this part, right? Yeah, we're done with this part. So my iteration, it is going to start from 1, and it is going to go till n. Okay, so itr, it will start from 1, it will go till n, and itr plus plus, and my I and j, I will start from itr itself. No, I will always start from 0, right? Yes, you can see. Okay, so I need to go in this direction. Okay, so I is always going to start from 0, j is going to start from itr. And we just want to make sure both are less than n, and we are just going to increment I and j's. Okay, so yeah, let me just quickly walk you through the code. Yeah, so let me just go through the code once. Okay, so I'm just going to modify my original input, and I'm just going to return it. So I have not taken another grid. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to the iteration for the bottom half part. I have my temporary array over here. I'm going through this loop, and I'm going to sort it. Then I'm going to replace my elements in the non-decreasing non-increasing order, okay, over here. And the same thing I'm going to do for the upper half part, okay. And here, instead of non-increasing order, I'm just going to store them in the non-decreasing order, okay. Yeah, this was a pretty straightforward question. Yeah, I hope you guys were able to, I hope I was able to make you guys clear. And yeah, see you guys later.